And now the floor belongs to two graduating students, Annette and Jason McNeil. Please step forward.
Thank you, Jason. My name is Annette, and I'm also deeply honored that you asked me to speak today. Dr. Midman, Dr. Gerard, Dr. Olhausen, Dr. Binda, distinguished faculty, our beloved family and friends, and my awesome classmates. What makes us the SCNM graduating class of summer 2009? You could say that we're defined by a set of criteria, requirements perhaps in the handbook, that state that we entered the program, we did no harm, we removed the obstacles to graduation, and exited successfully as a group on this day. This is what we are on paper, and today it is all about the paper, don't let me lie to you. However, we are bound by something much more profound than our grueling schedules have even allowed us the time to consider. We have been planted here together for 4 years, and everything that has rained down upon us, illuminated us, or broken our hearts has been shared in some form or fashion with this group of people. There are 53 of us that will walk across the stage today, but there are 11 others who, because of the infinite beauty of life's twists and turns, will walk across the stage with other classes. And we say to each of them today, our bond with you is so great that we want to honor the memories that you made with us, your indelible contribution to the character of this class. You are a part of us always, and that's that. Now, the class of summer 2009 is a class known, as you've heard, not only for its high level of achievement, breaking all-time records for the school and for the profession in several areas, but also, and possibly more importantly, for its brutal sense of humor, thinking outside the box, practicality, professionalism, and has been stated over and over again, an unparalleled spirit of camaraderie and cooperation that's very hard to find in medical schools. Whether it was Lily and others' impeccable study guides, or, hey, meet us all at 4 Peaks after the exam, or, all right, I'll stay up and study with you, or even, my mother is not expected to live through the weekend, and I need you guys to pray for me. This has been a class of medical students who has consistently looked out for the health, the sanity, the well-being, and the intellectual advancement of one another. As we came back together for our final week after months of being away on outside clinical rotations, I looked into the overworked red eyes of my classmates, and of course, being the well-trained SCNM graduate that I am, a thorough list of possible diagnoses popped effortlessly into my mind. Was it dry eyes, asthenopia, conjunctivitis, blepharitis, Sjogren's, contact lens overwear, acute angle glaucoma, a foreign body perhaps, a posterior segment tumor, corneal abrasion, or trauma, or fatigue, or just lots and lots of tears? I thought of how thousands upon thousands of words and images have been processed by those eyes, and how they also bore witness to all the expressions of love, loss, and determination, patience, friends, supervising physicians, even darting in unison to watch an exquisitely timed marriage proposal. And what I have realized in this past week as it all comes to a close is that it is the eyes of my classmates and the eyes of those who have guided us on this journey that I will miss the most. For example, I will forever remember the wild eyes of my classmates going into and coming out of cadaver lab under Dr. Larity's watchful eyes at finals time, year 1. I choose to remember when Dr. Messer became teary-eyed when he witnessed a group of us, a new generation of doctors, reading and discussing the Materia Medica. I will treasure the flash of fire in Dr. Highfield's eyes, a frequent reminder to provide the most sensitive care possible to the community. I will forever remember the eyes of Dr. Raymer and Dr. Ezra, who have trained their eyes to transmit only calm and compassion without a trace of judgment to a patient in distress. These are the eyes that have trained mine and yours. I will remember and miss Amira's beautiful and always inquisitive eyes, and Tamara's big expressive eyes, even, perhaps especially, from across the room. Sonal's eyes, well, were closed for most of it. And then there's Eve. Has anybody seen Eve? When you do find him, what you will find is faith and kindness in those eyes. Yes. Tom and Judy and Chris and Michelle, who had to keep one eye on 3 and 4 young children, respectively, and another bleary eye on their dreams. I will remember them and the other students who raised children during this process with highest regard and, frankly, amazement. And somehow, in the midst of it all, Steve and Mary, Trevor and Julie, Alexis and Jason found the time to have eyes for each other. Dr. Pam's mischievous allopathic eyes. Dr. Nick's eye for anatomy. And in the height of the pressure, it was often a priceless relief to find ourselves in the presence of the smiling eyes of Dr. Deng, Dr. Waters, or Dr. Lascu for a couple of hours each week. Dr. Morstein's eye for the colon and the semicolon. I will miss the consistent warmth, the aloha in Kristen Fuji's eyes. Betsy's I will not tolerate any nonsense eyes. Dr. Volk's I will not tolerate any nonsense, thank you very much eyes. And Diana's still trying to get sand out of her eyes after running across the Sahara in the middle of 8th quarter. Not only will we remember Eric's eyes, we will also remember his sweet potato pies. The eyes of Ana Borjas as she looked into my eyes and told me the amount of money that I owe as of midnight tonight. And finally, right now in this transcendent moment, the joy of looking out and seeing the pride in the eyes of all of you, our beloved friends and family, is worth everything that it took to get here. It is because of you and all of you that we are here. Thank you very, very much, and congratulations, graduates, you did it.